What's going on? Oh man, dang, that's tough. That's how I know this finna be a banger. What's going on, YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. Now, before we jump into today's video, man, you shoulda know what you should have been did. Like, comment, and subscribe. We trying to save the world. We trying to save as many people as we can. So make sure you hit that post notification bell so you don't get that post nut clarity, my guys. Now listen, man, I want to say shout out to everybody that's hitting that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody that's commenting on the videos, that's liking the videos. To all my returning viewers, man, I rock with y'all, bro. Like, real talk, I rock with every single last one of y'all that's supporting me. You know, because it be some haters on here too. It be some haters. Don't think I don't see you haters, man. You know, but I don't be paying the haters no mind, but I still love the haters. You know, because without the haters, it wouldn't keep me grinding. You know, the haters actually keep me grinding. That's why I love the haters. People think that when they send hate your way, it's gonna stop you. Like, no, I'ma just keep eating all the hate. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody, man. Make sure y'all join in the Discord, man. You know what I'm saying? Check all the links down below in the description. Now, brothers, let me get into what you guys clicked the video today for. And the title of today's video is, I don't think I can say the word, so I'm gonna say chosen ones, why you should stop inhaling the smoke. You know, because YouTube is very sensitive nowadays. So I'm gonna say why you should stop inhaling the smoke, brothers. Inhaling the smoke, when you think about it, why are you inhaling smoke? Why are you indulging in those type of things? I remember when I used to inhale the smoke, I would feel like my insides, my spirit was getting destroyed, corrupted. I always felt like this. This is why I say we are very intelligent people. We have wisdom. We just have to tap into that wisdom. We all know right from wrong. But most of us choose to do wrong. Even though we know the right thing to do, we still choose to do the wrongdoings. A lot of us, actually. You know, when we was all on the wide path, we all knew what was actually right for us. But we were so much of this world. We were so much of this world that we just couldn't let go, and we just continue to sin. But back to the topic. Whenever I used to inhale the smoke, I used to feel like I was corrupting my spirit. I used to feel like something was just off about that. You know, y'all ever sat down and really think, like, why are you inhaling smoke? That doesn't seem healthy. That doesn't seem normal. Where in the Bible do you hear anybody that was inhaling smoke? You know, I'll wait. Show me someone in the Bible that was inhaling smoke. So this is why I tell the chosen ones, y'all need to stop inhaling smoke, because y'all have a bigger calling on your life. If you're a chosen one, if God has chosen you, if you got the call and God has chosen you, then you have a higher calling on your life. So this means you're going to have to drop certain things. You're going to have to drop certain things that's off this world. You're going to have to drop certain things that's holding you back. The Bible tells us to be sober and vigilant. For the devil roams around like a lion, ready to devour. You know, let me know if I said that right. I'm going to drop that Bible verse right here. You know, I dislike butchering the Bible verses, but I'm still learning. I'm still reading the word. I'm still getting used to it. You know, so bear with me, man. One day, I'm going to know these verses off the top of my head. But if you're a chosen one or claim to be a chosen one, you can't still be inhaling the smoke, man. And that's just the reality of the whole thing. Because I always knew I had a higher calling on my life. I always knew that it was something bigger than me that had to get fulfilled in my life. I always had that feeling in me. You know, God called me. God called me to be a chosen one. God chose me to be a chosen one. And I always felt like that. For some time now, I always felt like that. Even before I came to the truth, I always felt like I had a higher calling on my life. And when I started indulging in inhaling smoke, being with the wrong crowd, that's when I was defiling my spirit. That's when I was living for this world and not for God. So the reason why you should stop inhaling smoke is because it's now opening portals. You're opening doors for the enemy to just hop in. Then you wonder why things don't seem to be going your way in life. You wonder why you can't speak as clearly. You can't speak. Your vocabulary is so narrow. You wonder why you're always at a low vibration. That's because you're opening up doors for all these things to attack you. That is why you should stop inhaling smoke, bros. Because it's holding you back. It is holding you back, whether you want to hear that or not. A lot of y'all might not want to hear that. Because I know it's a lot of people out there that's still probably on their self-improvement journey, probably still on retention, but they still smoke. I know it's a lot of people out there, and I know I might get some backlash. Some people might be like, well, inhaling the smoke helps me. Inhaling the smoke doesn't affect me. Some people might say that. But what y'all gotta understand is that you have to always keep it real with yourself. You have to always keep it a buck with yourself. Because I was once deceived. I used to always try to convince myself that I needed the smoke in my life. I used to try to convince myself like it's not harming me in no way. As long as I'm not hurting anybody else, as long as I'm not causing chaos, as long as I'm just being me, as long as it's not affecting me in a physical way, then I'm cool. I used to think like that too. But little did I know, on a spiritual level, inhaling the smoke was affecting me. Little did I know on a spiritual level that inhaling the smoke, it was affecting me. I was dying slowly on a spiritual level when I was inhaling that smoke. I couldn't lead anybody while I was partaking in those type of activities. I couldn't lead a YouTube channel in indulging in those type of activities. I couldn't lead. I couldn't do it. Because when I was indulging in those type of things, I was opening doors for the enemy to jump in. I was opening doors. So that means that I could have easily not only deceived myself, but I could have easily deceived all the people that were watching me as well. This is why you have to stay away from inhaling smoke. This is why. Because you don't want to deceive other people. I understand that, you know, going up in the clouds, it's a good feeling. But you always got to remember that it's all temporary. You always got to remember that it's all temporary. It gets to a point where inhaling the smoke, it can become addicting. And I don't care what nobody says, it can become addicting. It can be something that you wake up with and that's the first thing on your mind. It can be something that turns into you can't go to sleep without you inhaling the smoke. It can turn into something that you can't even eat a meal without inhaling the smoke. And that is when it becomes detrimental. That is when it's affecting you. And most of us, even at those points, we still deny the fact that it's affecting us. So as a chosen one, especially, when you have a higher calling on your life, you have to drop that. You have to. You have to. Because when you notice, when you're living in a sober mind, you start to really see this whole entire world for what it truly is. You know, when you're in the clouds, you're basically in la la land. You know, you're happy for the moment. And then you come down from the clouds and then you realize that, oh my gosh, you don't even want to live life. Because the Bible does say there's no peace for the wicked. So most people use these type of escapism to get away from their reality. Most people use these escape tactics to get away from reality because they can't seem to live a regular, normal, boring life. And that is why you should stop inhaling smoke. That is why. If you can't live your daily life, if you can't go a day, 2 days, a week, a month without inhaling smoke, then you have an issue. You have an issue. If you can't go a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months without doing any drugs, you have an issue. You have an issue. And like I said, there is no peace for the wicked. So most people be fighting all types of demons. And this is why they feel like they have to do these drugs. This is why they feel like they have to do that. Because they can't sit alone with themselves. They can't sit alone with their thoughts and emotions. They can't go through that. This is why they feel like they have to escape and use these external things to make them happy. This is why, as chosen ones, you have to cut all of that stuff out. Because you don't want the devil to devour you. You don't want the devil to start controlling you. You don't want that. So you want to stay sober. You want to stay sober and vigilant. So you can see when other people are trying to play you. You know, you can see the manipulation. You can see when the enemy is attacking you. When you have a sober and vigilant mind, it's going to be harder for people to deceive you. And that's a fact. Unlike when you see people who are on drugs, when you see them high up in the clouds, people can easily do things to them and manipulate their vessel. People can easily do these type of things to those people. Because when you notice people, when people are under the influence, they open up. This is why you open doors for demonic portals to come in. This is why you start seeing people acting different. All of a sudden, they have all the confidence in the world. All of a sudden, they could talk for hours. All of a sudden, they can jump off a roof and still be fine and happy. This is why, because they're more free. They're opening doors for the enemy to jump in and use them. This is why you have to put the drugs, all of it away, especially if you're a chosen one, because God doesn't want you indulging in that. Only people of this world, only people who are for this world indulge in things like that. So if you want to become a leader, if you want to become an influencer, if you claim to be a chosen one, you have to put those type of things away. You can't be doing that. You can't be double-minded. You can't claim to be righteous but still doing things of this world. You cannot. So listen, man, if you guys took anything valuable or learned anything new from this video, make sure to drop a like. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions, man. Share this video with a friend because they will need it. Look, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Watch this end screen that's going to pop up right here. And listen, man, I'll catch you in the next one. And I'm out.